Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Why Mega Evolved. Now earlier last week we talked about Mega Gothitelle, and today we're going to be talking about Mega Furret. But before we get started, let me just give you guys a brief explanation of what this series is about. Now every week I will be picking two Pokemon that either need a Mega Evolution, deserve a Mega Evolution, or want a Mega Evolution for. This is based off my opinion and my opinion alone and no one else's. Now if you guys do not like my opinion, then please post your own opinions in the comment section down below about what would you keep, what would you change, and etc. And at the end of every video, we'll be telling you guys which Pokemon we're going to be talking about the following day. Now this is the last week of July, so I will be uploading the 1Y Mega Evolve video every day for the rest of the week. Now when you're probably seeing this, my computer is probably shipped out to get repaired, so it depends if I can get them all out this week. I most likely will, but after this week I'm probably going to not upload any videos right after the last Y Mega Evolve for this week. So you guys are gonna have to wait, and I pre-recorded a lot of videos, so you will be seeing those. But anyways, here is Mega Furret. Now in my opinion, Furret is probably the weakest or the second weakest beginning Pokemon you can catch in like the beginning of the game. So for instance, Kanto you can catch either Pidgey or Rattata or Mankey. Johto you can catch Hoo-Hoo, Pidgey, or Sentret. Hoenn you can catch Wingull, Poochyena, and or Wurmple. 4th gen you can catch Bidoof, I believe. Yeah, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. 5th gen you can catch Patrat, Purloin, or Pidove. 6th gen you can catch either Bunnelby or Fletchling. Now I believe that watchog is like the weakest beginning Pokemon you can catch at the beginning of the game, or Patrat, whatever you want to call it. I believe that is the weakest one, but I decided that we should just go with Furret first because I just think that this thing can use some help into its stats, and also it just begs for a Mega. So as you can tell from its stats, I buffed all its stats but its special attack because this thing is not a special attacker. Now I could have given it the Sacred Power ability. Now if you guys do not know what that is, it's an ability that I made up that it's kind of like Huge Power, but it doubles your special attack instead of your physical attack. So that could also work as well, because Sentret could either be a physical or a special attacker. But in this case, I decided that I wanted to actually have Furret to be a physical attacker. So what I did for its physical attack is I raised it from base 76 to base 100. Now if you cannot tell already, I did give it the Huge Power ability, so its attack is going to be at base 200. And with the base 200 attack, this thing is going to be putting in some work. This thing is going to be doing some damage, and this thing does get access to a lot of different typing moves, because normal type Pokemon usually be able to get like variety of different moves from different types. So like it can get access to Thunderbolt, Power Up Punch, etc. and stuff like that. And Furret is actually a good Pokemon to actually have huge power. So this thing does get access to Power Up Punch, so you can actually raise your attack even higher, but it's not likely because, as you can tell from its physical and special defense, they're okay, but they can be better. I raised it as like the best I can, but I wanted to put some other points into its other stats to where it can actually be reasonable. So for its physical defense, I raised it from base 64 to base 87. It's not the best, but it's actually doable. And same thing for its special defense. Its special defense is pitiful at base 55, so I buffed it up to base 78. Like I said, it's pitiful, but it's doable. It's not the best. It probably won't be able to take a hit for shit. But if you do be able to take a hit, then one Power Up Punch, and then you're basically golden, because this thing will be able to sweep with a base 200 attack because of the Huge Power ability. So it'll double your physical attack from base 100 to base 200, or just depending on like how high your physical attack is. And this thing will be able to do a lot of damage. And for its speed, I raised it from base 90 to base 120. Like I said, I like fast Pokemon, and Furret is just one of those that can be a fast Pokemon, because at base 90, that's actually its highest stats, so giving it a good buff to its speed will do it some good. And at base 120, this thing is going to be outspeeding a lot of Pokemon and doing a lot of damage, because this thing will be able to outspeed a lot of other Pokemon as well. So as a regular Furret, its base stat is at 415, which is not the best, but it is better than like Mawile or Sableye, I believe, have the same base stat. So at base 415, it's not even that bad. But with the Palm Mega Evolution, its new base stat will become 515, which would be even better. And it's with the stats I gave it, I hope it actually does like work, because I wanted to actually build this thing around being a fast physical attacker, and like won't be able to take that many good hits because like its defenses are pitiful, but they're doable at the same time. So it's like it's good and bad. So I really know how I don't know how else to explain it. Now for its ability, like I said before, I did give it huge power because I wanted to focus this thing around its being a very fast, speedy physical attacker, and with base 100 attack it ain't gonna do that much even with a power-up punch, because it's like it's not like Furret can be able to take hits. I mean, usually if you're gonna be able to take hits, your defenses should be at least 90 or above. And with base 87 and 78 physical and special defense stat, this thing, like I said, it's doable but not the best. So huge power is actually a good ability for it. I mean, I was thinking about giving it Moxie, but I was like, you know what? Why not give this thing huge power? I mean, its physical attack is like okay, not the best, but it could be better. So giving it huge power will double its physical attack and we'll be able to hit harder. And this thing does get like egg moves like Iron Tail and I believe Sucker Punch and/or Pursuit. One of those two. I know it gets a dark type physical move, so this thing will be able to do like a lot of good damage. And I believe this thing does get access to Quick Attack, so you already got two moves right there. Iron Tail and Quick Attack for stab, and obviously Iron Tail for like coverage. Now for its typing, I decided to give it the fairy type characteristics as well as the normal type characteristics. Now Game Freak, if you're ever going to watch this, which I know you're probably not, this is a good chance to actually introduce physical fairy type attacks. I mean, not just like pitiful ones, but like very good ones. I mean, I can't think of any names off the top of my head, but with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire coming out, you have a good opportunity to introduce some physical fairy type attacks, and the best Pokemon for it would be probably Furret if this thing does get the fairy type characteristics with huge power. I'm just saying, I just hope this thing actually does happen, because Furret is like begging for a Mega Evolution. It's just that it's pitiful. This thing never does anything good in battle as it is already, because the only thing you can do is giving it a Jolly Nature with max speed, max attack with Choice Band, and that doesn't even really do anything that much. I mean, it could be better, but at the same time, I don't know how to explain it else, but you guys kind of get what I'm talking about. So with that said, here's Mega Furret. I hope you guys enjoyed this Y Mega Evolve video, for the first one for the last week of July, summer blowout kind of thing. I don't know what else to call it. I'm probably going to call it Y Mega Evolve Extravaganza, I guess. I mean, that's like the best name I can come up with. I'll probably forget to put that in the title, but I'll probably like rewatch the video just to make sure. But with that said, like I said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this Y Mega Evolve video, don't forget to hit the like button, and also don't forget to comment and subscribe. Tomorrow, for the second day of the Y Mega Evolve last week kind of thing extravaganza, tomorrow we're going to be talking about Mega Meganium. Now, I already did Mega Typhlosion, and I want to do Mega Feraligatr as well, but I decided that Feraligatr has better stats than Meganium, so I decided I'm just going to do Meganium tomorrow. So with that said, this is White Boy for the win. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about Mega Meganium, and I'll catch you guys later.